Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Wednesday, the 23rd of March. A windy spring day, cold front on the way, severe weather up north. A lot to talk about. Let's go right to it. We'll check some of the Skycam shots this afternoon. First off, coming from Birmingham. The sky mostly cloudy. We're looking south from the Daniel building. The farther south you go, it's sunny. For example, we'll go down to Auburn, and the sky there mostly sunny. And, of course, off in the distance, you can see Jordan-Hare Stadium. But the farther north you go, it's pretty cloudy. That's the Fayette Skycam, an overcast there. And it's noticeably cooler because of the impact of those clouds, of course. Here's a look at the visible satellite imagery around the state. You can see very thick clouds north of a line from near Reform to Fayette to Jasper to Aniana and over toward Collinsville. But south of that line, the clouds are broken. And accordingly, that's had a big impact on temperatures. There's the big picture. And, of course, the big upper trough is way up north. And because of that, the greatest chance of severe weather will stay up north, we believe. Temperatures, big range here. Haleyville, 69 with thick clouds, but Tuscaloosa, 80 where the sun is out. Birmingham sitting at 77. These are at 2 o'clock, and we might touch 80 in Birmingham. If that's the case, this would be the 6th consecutive day with a high at or above 80. But around the nation, very cold air up north. It's been snowing up there. In that cold zone over to the Dakotas, Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin and Michigan, but a very sharp thermal gradient. For example, in Ohio, you go to, it's about 36 up on the lakefront. You go down to Cincinnati, and it's in the 70s down there. And we'll feel some of the cooler air tomorrow, but the core of it stays north of us. There's our watch warning map. You can see a few winter weather issues continuing up north. Wind advisories for much of the Deep South, including the Birmingham County warning area. Pretty gusty out there today. And a tornado watch until 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. For a pretty good chunk of Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia. You can see those cellular storms in that big box. We thought we'd... first off, there's the day one convective outlook. That is within a moderate severe weather risk, basically where that tornado watch is in effect. And there's a slight risk surrounding that all the way from Nashville, Huntsville, and Indianapolis over to Baltimore. In fact, there's a meso discussion coming from SPC a few minutes ago that they might look at putting up a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of a large chunk of Tennessee, maybe clipping extreme north Alabama. And again, down here, I don't see any issues. Take a look at the thermodynamics. This is the instability. Convective available potential energy CAPE. And the big numbers are down in the Gulf. To get over 500 joules, you have to really go to western Tennessee where there's some cold air aloft. And there's just really hardly any surface-based instability here, basically none. And in terms of the helicity, this is the veering of the wind with altitude, the higher values over North Mississippi and parts of Tennessee. But again, those numbers are not overly impressive, so we'll keep a watch on the radar. You know the deal. Expect the unexpected with thunderstorms, but I honestly don't think we have a problem with any severe weather around here tonight. There's the QPF chart. Expected rain valid through Monday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is showing rain amounts of about 1 inch on the Tennessee state line. Nothing at Mobile and Gulf Shores. And the big rain day for most of the state will probably come just beyond this period during the day Monday and Monday night. All right, let's look at modeling. First off, the RPM. This is for the activity coming in here this evening with this front. We'll begin at 7 o'clock this evening. That's OZ, 00 Greenwich Mean Time. And you can see just broken showers across North Alabama, nothing really heavy. The storms probably stay north. 11 o'clock tonight, there's your cold front about to come through Birmingham, a little band of showers, maybe some evidence of a thunderstorm over East Alabama. But as we've talked about, the upper support is nil, the instability is nil, so rainfall amounts more than likely should be light and spotty. All right, tomorrow, let's look at the GFS. This is valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The energy that brought the showers and the cold front well to the east. A lot of mischief out west, ridging in between. Down below that, it will be a sunny day and a cooler day. Highs in the mid-60s. No more 80s, at least for a while. Friday will be sunny. Now, Friday morning is going to be pretty cold. The NAM is showing 36. The GFS is showing 38. That means we could see some light frost. in scattered spots, and maybe some of the colder valleys across North Alabama getting a very light freeze, not a damaging freeze. And then we warm up to a high close to 70 probably Friday, maybe upper 60s. All right, a lot of weekend plans. Is it going to rain this weekend? Well, let's see. This is Saturday. Pretty good zonal flow. No, very well-defined shortwave activity nearby. Down below that, the GFS kind of depicting a surface low near Tulsa. A warm front extending east from that, producing rain over Tennessee and Kentucky. And like we've talked about, we will mention the chance of a shower Saturday afternoon, but I think a pretty good chunk of the day should be dry. The better chance of showers will likely be Saturday night and Sunday with that boundary shifting south. There's a look at Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The surface low is near Asheville, North Carolina, with a trailing front down through North Alabama. And there could be some thunder with this, but again, I don't think we see any severe weather. So for the weekend, the chance of a shower Saturday afternoon, a better chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm Saturday night and Sunday. Will it rain all day Sunday? No. But it could rain at any time. All right, let's look at Monday of next week. Now, this run not as robust with this shortwave energy for early next week. We'll go to the surface chart, and you can see that the front is stalled out. There should be an increase in rain with a wave forming on the front, but this run, again, not as aggressive as some recent runs, but that certainly looks like it could be a relatively wet day. This is suggesting rainfall amounts of 1/2 inch on Monday and not the 1 inch totals we've seen earlier. And then on Tuesday of next week, another chunk of energy coming at us from the west. Very energetic flow here, but there's no really super strong shortwave. The rain on Tuesday moves on to the east. We turn a bit cooler, but again, this run not nearly as cool as recent runs. We'll go to Wednesday of next week, and again, there was some concern just maybe in about a week we'd get that late season freeze. I don't think so with this look. This is suggesting cool, lows probably around 40, maybe upper 30s, but nothing in terms of a damaging freeze. All right, let's go out there to April the 2nd. It's interesting. You can see evidence of troughing over the east. It's not totally phased up, but that would suggest some rain with a surface low at Jacksonville, Florida, and some colder air coming in behind that. And really, you have to go to April 8th to find this big phase-looking trough over the east. And if that's right, the 540 line down to Mobile, that would be cold, and there's your late season freeze. Again, my operational runs are all over the board. We don't know yet. We're just saying potential for a late season freeze looks pretty good for the northern half of the state at some point, probably in early April, and we'll be more specific in coming days. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.